Okay, so we're going to start with 3C. This is from English file, and that's the workbook, and that's elementary level, guys. Okay, so let's get started. 3C, exercise 1, grammar related exercise. Word order in questions. Word order in questions. So it's asking us, A, exercise A, write the question with word in brackets and correct in the correct place. Remember to start with a capital letter. Okay, so we got here brackets, words in brackets, and so on, as you can see there. And we're going to use them in the right place. We got to make question. All right, so let's get started. So the first one is done. How old are you? How old are you? So are, how old are you? Usually we put auxiliary verbs. So the words in brackets, we call them auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs, they are the verbs that we use to make questions. So they are helping verbs. Okay, so auxiliary verbs, let me write it down here. Auxiliary verbs, they are helping verbs. We can do it like that. Helping verbs, because they help make questions, right? They help make questions. So number 2, you like animals. Number 2, you like animals. So that's going to be, do you like animals? Because we need to use, or we need to put do before subject. So do you like animals? Do you like animals? Number 3, your dog hungry. Your dog hungry. So we use is with capital letter. And question mark. Is your dog hungry? And question mark, guys. Is your dog hungry? Okay, number 4, how many languages you speak? So how many languages? We have got question word here. How many languages? That's question word. So in question, if we have question word, we're going to use it first. How many languages do you? How many languages? So we got here, you is the subject. So we should use do before subject. So let's do that. How many languages do you? That's it. It's good now. How many languages do you speak? And you a vet. So here, are you a vet? So you might ask, why sometimes we're using do and sometimes we're using are. M is are. Sometimes we're using M is are. Sometimes we're using do. The answer is, in our question, if we have verbs, proper verbs. So I'm going to highlight the verbs for you now, guys. For example, like, you see? So when we got like, verb, and then we got here speak, you see? We got speak, and then we got here have, for example. So when we have these proper verbs, then we use do or does to make question. Okay? On the other hand, if we have, or if we don't have verb, proper verb, but we have got adjectives or noun, then we use am is are to make question. For example, here old, see, old and you. We don't have verb here. Or like your dog hungry. So hungry is, as you can see here, adjective, hungry. And we have got here a vet. A vet is noun. It's a job. We don't have proper verb. So we're using here am is are. For example, your teacher from where? Where is your teacher from? We don't have proper verb here. So we got where is question, your teacher is subject, from is from. From is a preposition. So we don't have verb, so we're gonna use is. That is the main reason, guys. Okay. So let's continue. Number 6. obviously question word we're going to use first with capital letter, and then is your, we're not saying you have to be careful. If it's you, we'll say are you, right? Are you. But in our example here, we're using is. Why? Because we're saying your teacher. The focus is on teacher. Your teacher is he. Your teacher is he, guys, right? So it's a singular. So where is your teacher from? That's it. Where is your teacher from? Number 7, your house have a big garden. So does, capital D, does your house have a big garden? Does your house have a big garden? And that's it. Now we're moving to exercise B. Carl and Lily are new friends. Okay, very good. They go for a coffee. Okay, as you can see in the picture, they're in a coffee shop, I believe. Complete the questions. So there's a dialogue here. Dialogue. So they're talking to each other. So C, it means Carl. L, it means Lily. So Carl is saying, so Lily, where do you live? And Lily is saying, in North London, in a big flat. And then Carl is saying, blah, 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 with your parents? And you're saying, no, I live with my sister. So the answer, when you look at the sister, no, I live with my sister. So the question is about living. So what we're going to do is, do you live will be the proper answer, I believe. So do you live? Do you live with your parents? And then the Lily goes, no, I live with my sister. And then, as you can see here, Lily is asking a question. Blah, 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 any brothers and sisters? And then Carl is saying, I have a sister. Okay, so the girl is asking if he has got brothers or sisters. So, do you have? Do you have? Do you have any brothers and sisters? Carl goes, I have a sister. She's 20. And then Lily is asking again. A student, blah, blah, a student. No, she works. So we're going to put here, is she? Because we're asking about Carl's sister. So is she a student? Carl goes like, no, she works. She's a shop assistant. And Lily's asking, what about you? Blah, 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 work in a hotel. In a hotel. In a hotel is a place. In a hotel. So the girl is saying, where do you work? So we're going to put here where, place. Where do you work? You see? The girl is asking, where do you work? Yeah? Carl is saying in a hotel. And then obviously girls ask a lot of questions, right? So here like, blah, 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 your job? Yes, I do. I love it. Yes, I do. I love it. So, yes, I do. That means the question starts with do, right? So, do, and obviously she's asking from Carl. So, do you love? Do you love? Or we can say, do you like? Do you like your job? Yes, I do. I love it. And that's it. So, we've done it, guys, yeah? Now, we're moving to C, exercise C. Exercise C. Make questions with the words in brackets. Okay, so we've got brackets. Brackets. So bracket, it means this, guys. So this sign, as you can see here, this is brackets. So we've got brackets and we've got words in brackets, as you can see, Luciana and B, and we had to make questions. The first one is done. Is Luciana a flight attendant? Luciana B. So B, we are using is, yeah, because B has got 3 forms, right? We got B, 3 forms in present tense, right? Am, is are. Okay, whenever we say be, we can use in present tense am is are. All right, number 2 is also done. Okay, that's good. Want, as I said like earlier, we have got verb here. When we got verb, proper verb, then if I want to make question, I use do or does. If there's no verb, proper verb, then I use am is are as a helper to make questions. Okay, so number 3, what? Your phone number, B. Look at that, B. So if there is B, then we're going to use am is are, guys. So what is your phone number? Right? What's your phone number? What's your phone number, mate? That's how English people say it, right? So what's your phone number? Okay. Now, number 4, how to work. Tony, go. So we're asking about Tony. Tony is a boy's name, so is he, guys. So when we ask about he and we got verb go, then we should get help from does, guys. So how does Tony go? How does Tony go? That's it. How does Tony go to work? And number 5, what sports you like? Obviously, like, it's a verb. So do you like? What sports do you like? Number 6, you, be. So be, am is are. For you, we use are. So we're going to use here are. You. Are you tired? Are you tired? 7, where my keys? So we're asking about keys. Keys is plural. So here, where are my keys? That's it. Where are my keys? And number 8, dogs your friend like. So your boyfriend, so your boyfriend is he, right? Your boyfriend is he, guys. So if it's he, so we say does. Does your boyfriend like dogs? Does your boyfriend like dogs? Okay, guys, so we are moving to vocabulary question. Exercise 2. Vocabulary question words. Match questions 1 to 8. Okay, we've got 1 to 8 answers, A to H. All right, so we've got here 1 to 8. 1 to 8. And we need to match it with A to H, guys. Let's do that. So where do you work? C, here is the answer. C, in a factory. Okay, that's done. What car do you drive? So that will be a Mini. It's a type of car. So we're going to put E here. And when do you go to the cinema? Okay, it's about time, right? Time or day. So that will be at weekends. So it makes sense to go, to the cinema at weekends. So we're going to go for A. What kind of films do you like? Okay, action films here. Action films. So we're going to go for F. Right. How many children do you have? 2. Okay, H. Who is your favorite actor? Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, fine. So we're going to go for D. And why do you like him? Because he's great. All right, so B goes here. And which do you prefer, tea or coffee? Tea. I prefer tea. So G. That's it. We've done it, guys. That's easy. So when you do the exercise, guys, keep talking. Keep speaking loudly because that teaches you how to speak while you do the homework. Don't do it silently. If you do it silently, then you're going to miss speaking side of it. All right, now we're going to do exercise B. Next page, exercise B. Circle the correct question words. Okay, we're going to do that. So how many, when, who. So we've got three options. Look, how many, when, and who. Do you play the guitar? So in the evening, so it's about the time, guys, yeah? In the evening, so we're going to go for when. That's it. Number 2, rock. So rock is a type of music. So here we go. What kind of music? We don't say which. We don't say why, right? So we're just gonna remove the extra options here, guys. Yeah. So what kind of music do you like? Number 3, I am an engineer. I'm an engineer. So what do you do? So we're gonna say where. We don't say who. So we say what do you do? Number 4, 3. So language do you speak? So we're talking about how many, right? How many languages? We don't say when, we don't say which, guys. 5, because. So because it's a reason, guys. Because it's a reason, so we're going to go for why. Why is it cold in here? Because the window is open. So we don't say where, we don't say what kind. Number 6, Adele. Adele, your favorite singer. Adele is a name, so who? Who is your favorite singer? Adele. The cinema. Cinema or the theater. So we say, which do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? Cinema or theater? And it says cinema. Number 8, at a language school. At a language school, that's a place, guys. Place, so we're going to go for where. Where do you study English? At a language school. That's it. Exercise C, complete the questions. Okay, we're going to do that. What is your name? The first one is, what is your name? My name is Aurelian. So here we've got the answer. Looking at the answer, we need to make the question, guys. So I live in Lucerne in Switzerland. So in Lucerne, in Switzerland, that's about place. So the question word for place is where. So we're going to hear, where do you live? Right, guys? Where do you live? Number 3, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is about day, so this is time. So that's about the word, question word for time is when. When. So when do you have English classes? Which days do you have English classes? On Tuesdays and Thursdays. 4 is 12. It's about number. So we say how many. How many. How many students are in your class? Number 5, I like Italian. I like Italian. So we can say, what food do you like? What food do you like? What food do you like? Okay, and then I like Italian. Or we can also say, what kind of food? Maybe I can write here. What kind of food? What kind of food? That's also fine. What kind of food? What kind of food do you like? I like Italian. Number 6, the answer is I prefer basketball. I prefer basketball. So which? Question word is which. Which do you prefer? Prefer. Which do you prefer? Basketball or football? I prefer basketball. 7, Ed Sheeran. So that must be the name of a singer. So person. So who is your? Who's your? Who's your? So we're going to put like maybe closer here. There you go, like that. That's better, yeah. Who's your favorite singer? Ed Sheeran. Number 8, the answer, I like him because he's a really good singer. So the reason, because is the reason. So we're going to put why. Question word. Why do you like him? Why do you like him? All right, guys. Why do you like him? Okay, so we're almost there. D. Okay, answer the questions in C for you. So it's about ourselves. That's the right chance for us to improve our writing. So the question is, what is your name? So I'm going to write here my name. So my name is Dean. Okay, my name is Dean. Very good. And where do you live? Okay, so I live in Turkey for now, at the moment. So I live in Turkey. All right, great. When do you have English classes? Oh, okay. I mean, let's say like I'm a student, so you can just make short like on Wednesdays and Fridays, for example. Fridays, on Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay. How many students are in your class? So we can just say like 10 or 9 maybe. 9, 10, something like that. Yes. What kind of food do you like? I like Italian, so we can say I like Indian, for example. I like chili food, yeah. I like Indian or Mexican or any food actually. I like any food. As long as there is taste there, I love it. So I like Indian, Mexican, Arabic, and everything. Every food is good. I like Indian, Mexican, and Arabic. Let's say, example. Which do you prefer, basketball or football? Definitely football. I'm not very good at playing football, but I like watching it. I like playing it, but I'm not very good at it. But it's okay. So we're giving short answer, guys, yeah? Okay, here I prefer football. So let's make I prefer football. And full stop. Who is your favorite singer? Okay, that's a good question. I don't have like I don't I mean I don't listen to music a lot. I listen to music, but I don't have favorite singer. So I'm just gonna write Ed Sheeran. No problem for me. Really like any music, like background music, or we can say like let's say instrumental music. Yes. But he's asking the plays people, so Ed Sheeran, no problem. Why do you like him? He's a good guy. He has got, we can say like he has got good voice. He's got good voice, for example. Just example, guys. It's not my preference. He's got good voice. Okay, that's it. I mean, if you would like to practice more, you can give a full answer. For example, number 3, you can say our classes are on our class are on Wednesdays and Fridays. 9, so if you want to make full answer, we have obviously 9 students in our class. You see, we have 9 students in our class. I like Indian, so it's a full answer. Maybe I can put full stop here. I prefer football, Ed Sheeran. So you can select my favorite singer is. My favorite singer is, and he has got good voice. Okay. Now we have reached pronunciation now, guys. This guy must be Ed Sheeran, right? Pronunciation. Question words and sentence stress. So first of all, exercise A, match question words. So we're talking about this one. Match question words 1 to 7 to the words with the same sound as AG. Okay, so this is Y. Number 1 is Y, and if you go D, it will be my. So Y and my. Y, my, I. Same sound, yeah? Y, my. Okay, that's why it's D here. Which matches with rich, F. Which, rich. Who, you, A. What, hot, B. How, now, so G. When, 10. When, 10, E. Where, there. Where, there, so C, guys. Right? So we can like connect them with lines as well. Why not? Which comes with rich. Who becomes you. What becomes hot. How becomes now. When becomes 10. And where becomes there. And we're good. All right. We can also double check by listening to the audio.
3C. Pronunciation. B. 1. Why. My. 2.
Which. Rich.
3. Who. You. 4.
What. Hot.
5. How. Now. 6.
When. 10.
7. Where. There.
Okay, so we're going to move to exercise C. Underline the stressed words. Okay, I mean, it's not that important to understand. I mean, as long as you can pronounce, that's what matters. But you know, for some students, they would like to understand in every detail. So if in English language, when you speak, you have to stress certain words. So stressed words usually noun or nouns, let's make nouns, and verbs, okay, adjectives and adverbs, yeah, adverbs, and negative auxiliaries. Well, I'm just gonna write negatives, guys, negatives. Okay, so because these words, they carry meaning, like prepositions, articles. These small words or pronouns, we don't put stress on them because they don't carry the main meaning. Okay, so here the first one is what do you do? Look, what do you do? Do here main verb, but here do is the auxiliary, so, and it's a positive auxiliary, so there's no need for stress on there. Okay, guys, so here what and do. Number 2, where do you live? Number 3, what car do you drive? What car drive? What kind films? What kind of films? Look, what kind of films do you like? Who? Favorite singer? So these are the words stressed. We should stress on them. Okay, we can double check. So let me play the audio.
3C. Pronunciation. D. 1.
What do you do?
2. Where do you live? 3.
What car do you drive?
4.
What kind of films do you like?
5.
Who's your favorite singer?
Okay, guys, so that's it. We've finished. Next page is a new topic, so we're going to continue in the next video. Okay, if you've liked the video, don't forget to click on like button, and also if you haven't registered until now, please register because we're going to upload more and more videos, and we're going to learn English language together. I'll make sure that you're going to learn the English language with me properly. If you got any questions, you can just write on comment section, and you know, we will exchange our ideas, and we're going to learn together, inshallah. Okay, so well, that's enough for me now. We're going to stop here, and thanks for watching, and have a good day. See you next time. Bye bye.